This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah. So the first most important thing is the heading. Just look at the
Então,
heading of this.
a parte mais
This
importante aqui é o título.
Technology Upgradation Act Microsign Product. So this is the heading that I have given. Just concentrate on to this, that it should not increase the word size more than 8, basically. It should
Então,
not
a
increase the
gente
word
não
size more
pode,
than 8.
não é que não pode, não
good
deve,
about the title.
né, colocar o
Next
título
paragraph.
maior que 80
Next
caracteres.
Is the abstract of the whole case study. The first paragraph that you can see here is the abstract of the whole case study. And
Então,
by
ela está
reading
dizendo
this
aqui,
only,
né, que o
you
primeiro
will come to
parágrafo
know
que a gente vê é o
what this case
resumê.
study is all about. Right? Just by reading this paragraph is
E a
the
gente tem que
crux of
contar
the
toda a
whole case
história
study.
ali. A gente tem que
Right.
falar
And
tudo
we
que
need to
fala
have
sobre o
questions like,
estudo de caso
when we are talking
nesse
about
abstract,
the initial
nesse resumo.
paragraph, so we have to have questions like this. What inputs will be required to make the decision? And most importantly, will the investment in new machine creates value for microsign? So this paragraph, the initial paragraph, what I'm talking about, let me repeat this again.
Então, ela vai só resumir o que ela falou aqui agora, né? Porque o que é importante que ela falou aqui pra gente. O título ele tem que ser pequeno, conciso e importante. E o resumo tem que ser importante e ele tem que dizer tudo o que acontece no nosso estudo de caso.
And it has certain questions which you can see when it comes to an end. The abstract I'm talking about only. So this
E
is
ele
the
tem
abstract,
algumas
right?
questões
And
que a
let's
gente
move to
vai
the other part of
resolver
it.
durante o estudo de caso, que a gente vai falar agora.
Let me take you to the other part of it. Okay. So the next important element when we are writing the case study is about the company. Just look at this here.
O próximo elemento importante é quando a gente fala sobre a companhia ou universidade.
Talks about the gist of the whole case study. Now it's the second paragraph that talks about the company. When did the company started? What all it manufactures and how
Nesse caso, como a gente está falando sobre o Facebook, o nosso primeiro parágrafo ele vai falar sobre o Facebook, né? Como o Facebook começou, toda a história, né, para introduzir o nosso leitor.
And this example that I'm giving is based on a primary source of data. Primary source of data means that you are going and visiting a company owner.
E esses dados, eles são de um resource, de um recurso primário. Significa que a pessoa ela foi na empresa e coletou esses dados.
Abstract means the whole gist, the whole thing about the case study. The next important part in the case study is genesis and growth of the company. So this is the next important part. Like a student, look, what is the case study? Why do we write a case study?
E por que que a gente coloca isso, né? Por que que a gente precisa colocar essa informação da companhia no primeiro parágrafo?
Second paragraph talks about the
que é para introduzir realmente o leitor no que vai estar por vir, já que a gente colocou uma visão geral no nosso resumo, agora a gente tem que começar a destrinchar. Então, no segundo, né, no segundo parágrafo, o primeiro parágrafo, então, foi sobre a companhia, no caso do Facebook, e o segundo parágrafo vai ser sobre a indústria. Ou seja, nós ainda estamos introduzindo as informações, né?
One is called as company, another is called as industry. company is a small unit, industry is a bigger unit.
Enquanto a companhia é uma unidade pequena,
what is the status of this particular
a
product?
indústria é uma unidade grande, ou seja, a gente vai crescendo, né? A gente vai saindo da parte pequena para a parte grande.
Right. The next important part is the proposal part. Now, I told you this thing. This company has to buy a machine.
Então, a companhia, ela precisa comprar uma máquina.
60 lakh. They have to buy a machine worth rupees 60 lakh. So,
ela precisa comprar uma máquina, né, que normalmente ela é bem cara.
Talks about the topic in financial management.
E esse estudo ele vai falar sobre essa compra, né, pensando numa parte de administração de recursos.
There is a subject financial management and there is a topic called as capital budgeting. Right? So we have different.
E como a gente tem a gente está falando sobre isso, né, no final das contas, sobre a administração dos recursos, nós vamos ter que ter um parágrafo falando só sobre isso, mas isso vai estar um pouco mais à frente.
This is from Germany. Right. So they want to know whether the company when the company will start having profits or not. So, okay. So,
então, para a gente conseguir comprar essa máquina, a gente precisa saber de onde essa máquina veio. Né? Então, essa máquina, ela diz aqui que veio da Alemanha e nós vamos abrir, né, sobre a indústria em si, de onde, de como essa máquina funciona, se existe em outros lugares.
The problem to solve the case here. So this is what this proposal talks about, the main part of the case study. So the main part of the case study, this case study, if I talk about, let me take you to the...
A proposta aqui, né, que é o título desse parágrafo, ele é a parte mais importante desse estudo de caso. Porque aqui a gente pode ver que ele bate realmente com o título, né? Então, por isso que ela voltou aqui para a gente ver. Porque o título fala exatamente que ele tem que comprar uma máquina. Então, a proposta é comprar uma máquina.
Before proceeding to the proposal part, let me tell you why do we write case study, right?
Mas
Now,
antes da gente
why
voltar
do we write case study?
Por que a gente gosta dos estudos de caso?
Let's say this is I want to teach to my student a topic of financial management subject, and the topic is capital budgeting and the techniques of capital budgeting.
Se eu quero, né, explicar para os meus alunos sobre administração de recursos em alguma matéria disso
with the help of a case study. Why do we teach case study, right? We
Por que a gente usa dentro desse aspecto
so that a student can solve a problem
porque aí
and find solution among themselves.
Ele pode realmente resolver um problema, achar uma solução para aquela situação.
Subject financial management and the topic is capital budgeting, and what the student will learn, how to use the different techniques of capital budgeting.
E aí o estudante ele vai aprender como resolver com diferentes técnicas aquele problema.
Right?
Por isso que eles usam tanto os estudos de caso.
So let me talk this. These are the different assignment questions the student has to solve based on my case study. This is the teaching notes. Okay, let me tell you again one more time.
Esses aqui, né, assignment questions que vocês estão vendo ali na tela são as notas do professor. Significa que essas são questões que o professor tem, que os estudantes eles vão ter que responder
is how to
para
solve
resolver
that
os
particular case
problemas.
study. So the case study has two parts. One, the case study that the students solve, and the teaching notes that a teacher reads and finds solution how to solve that
Então,
case
esse
study.
estudo de caso ele
Right?
tem
It
duas
has certain
partes, né? É o
questions.
estudo de caso
It also
propriamente
talks about
dito, em que a gente escreve o estudo de caso
just
realmente, e essa
seeing the
segunda
flow
parte,
of
que
the
são as
teaching
notas do
notes.
professor,
Right?
né? Que
So
a gente
just see
coloca
the flow of
as
the teaching notes.
perguntas, a gente coloca
It
as
talks about
notas para
like
que
how many
quando
minutes you
o
have to
aluno
talk which
tenha
part.
feito a parte dele, a gente
Like
consiga avaliar.
okay. Yes. Okay, later on. Okay, we'll talk later, Hannah. Let her. Should I answer you right now? Okay, okay. Okay, so let me again repeat this. What I'm trying to tell. I want to use the board, but it's okay. So let me tell you, there is two parts in a teaching when we are teaching through case studies. One part, teaching the final case study that the student reads and try to find a solution. And why do we write case study? We write case study, we give an kind of exercise to the students so that he can utilize his brains and he can develop a mental ability to discuss about it and to find solution.
Então, essas
And
notas
these
que a
case
gente faz
studies,
como
you believe,
professor, a
it
gente
is
vai
a simulation of a
guiando
real life
os
situation.
alunos para que eles
It
consigam,
is a
utilizando os
teaching through case study
pensamentos, a
is a
gente vai guiando os
simulation
pensamentos
of
para
a
que eles
real life
utilizam
situation.
os pensamentos
Student put
analíticos
itself
e vão
into
criando
a real life
as
situation and
várias
try to solve it.
possibilidades de
Right?
soluções para aqueles
And the another
problemas.
part is okay, teaching the case study. How do we write it? What are the basic points? What are the
E a
different
outra
paragraphs that we
parte
have
é
to discuss?
entender
First
realmente
is the
como a gente
abstract.
vai escrever como
That
guia
talks about the whole of the
realmente,
case study.
para que a gente possa
Second part consists
fazer
of genesis and growth of the company, of
partes
that particular company
estáticas para
for
ensinar para os
which you are
alunos.
writing the case study. Next, industry profile you have to write. Next is the proposal. Proposal is basically
Então,
the
a gente vai
questions
falar
that you
exatamente
want to
isso
give
para
the
os alunos,
students.
né?
The main
O
part of it that
resumo
comes
tem que
into the
ser feito
proposal
desse
part,
jeito.
and the last part is
O
the
primeiro
questions.
parágrafo
Right?
tem que ser
So this
feito
is the
desse jeito
outline
sobre
of
a
a case
companhia.
study.
O
The
segundo
final case
parágrafo
study,
tem que ser feito
the
desse
student
jeito sobre a
reads that
indústria.
and try to solve the case study. Right? And
E
what is
aí
a
os
case study?
estudantes vão
It is a
ler aquilo
real life
tudo e vão
situation
tentar resolver
given to a
aquela
student
situação.
so that he can use his mental ability to solve a particular problem. Right? So this is a case study. I'm talking about a whole case study. And let's move to
E
the
eu estou
teaching.
falando aqui sobre todos os tipos de estudo de caso.
Notes.
Isso serve para
Teaching
todas as
notes
áreas.
talks about how the teacher, it is a guide for a teacher, right?
Então,
It
isso,
is
na
a guide
verdade,
for
é
a teacher
guia
how to
realmente para
teach that
todos os
case study. Just
professores.
look at this. Now, the
Como
teacher comes to the class
ensinar
with a case
os
study,
estudantes a
right?
resolverem
Students,
e fazerem
how
estudos de
much
caso.
time it has to concentrate? A teacher has to concentrate with the students on the growth and genesis of the company, right? On the working capital topic, on different topics. How much time a teacher has to devote on
E
each of
aqui
the
tem uma
topic is written
pergunta,
here.
né? E
This
quanto
is a guide
tempo a gente
to a teacher,
precisa
right? The teaching note is a guide. Now just look at
gastar
this.
com os alunos
There is
para
again the
realmente
questions here.
desenvolver
You
isso?
can see these are
Desenvolver
the assignment
o
questions
estudo
that
de
is also there
caso,
in the case
desenvolver
study
as
and teaching
soluções
notes as well. And
para casos
here the
específicos.
solution is also there. Please look at this. This is a solution as well to
Aqui a
the
gente
case
tem
study.
uma solução, né?
Are you all getting me at this, Laura? Or are you getting at this? Yes. Just wanted to confirm, like, any doubts till now or something like that. Doubts, questions?
Alguma pergunta, pessoal?
Okay. as you feel good. So this is one case study, right? And just let me take you to this. This is a solution, right? And let me take you to the case study. Here I have given so much of information. Just look at this. I have given all the information to the students here in the proposal part so they can solve the numerical accordingly, right? Because this case study is based on to that. That is why.
Então, a
Let me
partir
take you to
disso,
another case study
poderiam
of
ter
mine.
várias soluções diferentes.
Okay, so this is another case study. Let me show you in a very fast manner. This
Então,
is
esse
a
aqui
case
é
study,
outro estudo de
right?
caso.
So I think I should give you multiple examples, so it will be easy for you to understand what happened. Connection is great. Okay, so let me take you to another case study to give you good
Então, vamos lá
experience
para
about
outro
how to
estudo de
write it.
caso,
Again, this is another case
para a
study of
gente
mine
entender
that I've already
mais uma
written.
vez como
And
ele tem
this
que ser
paragraph,
escrito.
you just see, this is the initial paragraph that talks about the abstract of the case study.
Então, esse,
This
mais
is
uma
the
vez,
initial
é o
paragraph,
primeiro
right?
parágrafo,
And
né?
again,
Que é sobre
it
o
ends
resumo.
with a question. Just look at this.
Ele
In the last
responde,
paragraph, if you read it,
no finalzinho,
it says
uma
there is a question. He wondered how he should go about making the right logistic decisions. What strategy should he use to minimize cost and deliver the services
como
to the best
ele
of its clients? The
deve
last
tratar
paragraph, it again has a
e
question.
pegar a
So this is
melhor
what
solução
the
para o
students
problema
has to solve.
logístico.
So the last abstract, the last paragraph of the abstract talks about what exactly the student has to solve in this particular case study. And by reading only the abstract, the first paragraph, they come to know what this case study is all about, right?
Então,
So
no
what this
último
case study is all
parágrafo
about,
desse
and it has a
ele
question
vai
that the
escrever
student has
sobre
to
como
answer.
resolver o
So it
problema
is already
que
written
ele
into the
leu
abstract
em todo
and
esse
the last paragraph of
resumo.
it. Next, let's move
Então,
to the,
ele só vai realmente
you can see
colocar a
here,
solução
next what we have
no
written
último
again,
parágrafo.
that is about the company. Just look at this. The name of the company is Globate 360 Solution. So I've written the background of this company. How did it started? What happened and all that? What are the services that is provided by the company? This is again about the company and we are talking about.
Então, essas informações, que elas são dadas aqui, elas são informadas novamente pela companhia que a gente conversou anteriormente. Ou seja,
this case study is based on third-party logistic. I hope you understand the term that is called as third-party logistic. Do you understand the term that is called as third-party logistic? Do you understand the term? So this case study is about third-party logistic. So look. First paragraph
então, esse
abstract.
estudo de caso,
Second
ele
é
sobre
company,
logística,
and third
né?
paragraph is about the industry.
Frete
Just look
terceirizada.
at this. This is about the industry, right? So this is the flow of the case study, how you have to write. Just look at this. This is what I have written. This is the
Então, vocês podem ver aí que elas são bem padronizadas realmente sobre o primeiro, segundo parágrafo.
So, you don't need to write the word proposal, but you can start with the case study.
Você não precisa escrever, os títulos, por exemplo, a proposta, the proposal, como estava no outro case study.
And how he will solve. Like there is a solution to the problem here from here now. There is a question, you know that? Why do we use case study? To find a solution to a particular problem? So,
então, a gente lembra da primeira questão que a gente teve, por que a gente usa o estudo de caso, e a resposta foi para resolver uma solução. Então, a gente sempre tem
the student has to be very particular about writing this part. This is the most important part, right?
E aí, na última parte que a gente fala sobre essa resposta.
So it is, you can see, it is like, this is again continuing this. And last what is the last most important thing is decision dilemma. This talks about what happened. This talks about decision dilemma. This
E aí, no
of this
último parágrafo,
and it talks about
e o mais
what
importante,
strategy. It also ends with the question.
Que é o que nós comentamos por agora, o último parágrafo é sempre a estratégia, né, para resolver o problema.
Just look at this. This is an assignment question that is given to the students to solve, and they
então,
also understand,
né, são algumas
by solving the questions,
né, que o professor fez naquelas notas do professor, que os alunos tinham que responder quando escreviam o estudo de caso deles.
Related to third-party logistics. So this is how you develop a question, right? This is how you develop a case study. Just look at this.
Então, é assim que eles vão desenvolvendo o case study deles, o estudo de caso deles, né? O professor, ele faz as notas, cria as perguntas, e aí, de acordo com aquelas perguntas que o aluno precisa responder, eles vão criando o estudo de caso, sendo guiado pelas perguntas feitas pelo professor.
Again, the abstract of the case study. And now just objectives. Why I have developed this case study. So it contains the objective. This case study talks about basically third-party logistic.
Então, right? A gente tem outro tipo de estudo de caso, né? E esse estudo de caso, ele fala aqui também sobre companhias, né, terceirizadas de logística, e aqui ele tem os objetivos.
How much emphasis is to be given by the teacher onto a particular points. So this is all about the teaching outline.
É quando o professor ele dá aqui também os pontos, né? Não como perguntas, mas como pontos. E ele dá pontos também, colocando a importância de você abordar cada ponto daquele no seu estudo de caso.
You can see the solution as well into this case study, right? So it is a guide to a teacher how to teach the case study in a class.
Então, como a gente pode ver, mais uma vez, esse é um guia, né, que o professor ele faz para entregar para o aluno sobre como escrever esse estudo de caso.
To find a solution, how to teach the case study into a class. So, this is based on these two examples that I've already given you, based on the primary source of data. Right. So
então, esses três exemplos que ela deu aqui, eles foram feitos com o mesmo banco de dados, né, que ela comentou no início. Os dados secundários do Facebook e os dados primários da empresa de logística.
Good afternoon, Professor. The student Bruna Pala has a question for you. Those questions that are going to be defined by the study case, are they defined by the student, the teacher, or both? Okay. The questions that are going to be defined in the study case, they are going to so are they going to be defined by the student, the professor, or both?
Look, the case study is written by the teacher. The questions will be defined by the teacher because the teacher is the main person who has written the case study, and he is writing the solution to the problems as well. But students will discuss about that, and they can bring in something new things as well into the case study. Yes, because you know, when we are writing the case study, so it's a different thing altogether. But when we are discussing the case study in the class, so it can be improvised, it can be rewritten, and some questions can
Então,
added or
respondendo a
subtracted
pergunta, né,
by the teaching actual
essas
in the class.
perguntas,
So
elas
this is
são
the scenario for this.
definidas pelo
Any
professor,
other question?
tá? Porque o professor, ele vai fazer o início do estudo de caso, ele define algumas respostas, tá? E aí você vai fazer aquelas perguntas tendo em vista você vai guiar o seu aluno a algumas possibilidades de soluções. Então, você faz esse guia realmente para ajudar o aluno, mas às vezes acontece que ainda saem outras soluções. Mas isso tudo é feito pelo professor.
You can see from here, the whole information is there into the case study. So, little bit, it can change, like Harvard, it has a little changed way of writing. More or less, it is almost the same. But the things, like you have to, let me give an example. Like we have different journals. If we write a research papers, so some of the journals, they demand APA style. You understand? I hope you understand this. References, APA style. Okay. So you want me to see this on the internet? You want me to show this on the internet? What is the different style of referencing? Referencing means this thing only. Like,
referências, né, tipo, nós temos Harvard, nós temos vários tipos de referência sobre como a gente escreve a referência lá embaixo. Então, é um tipo de referência que ela está se referindo.
I think it has to be up. No, I don't have the references. Okay. Now you can see here, just look at the board. This is one way of writing a references, right? This is one way of writing the references. You can see on the board, whiteboard. So this is one way. So in different journals, when we are writing papers, they have different styles of writing.
Cada jornal, cada revista que a gente vai fazer
Chicago,
alguma publicação,
Harvard style of writing the references.
Eles têm as suas
information about the references there.
Então,
same is the case
cada
Harvard.
Tem, né?
We are going to publish the case study with Ivy.
O seu
If we are
estilo
going to
de
publish the case study with Harvard, more or less the content and the things are the same. The only thing is, like, you have to make a little bit of changes, but it remains the same throughout. Yes.
Então, a maioria das vezes, né, ele praticamente não muda. Tem que fazer poucas diferenças entre o Chicago, Harvard e esse que ela citou, algumas letras que eu particularmente não me lembro o nome.
Even what you can do is, if you want the format, like you as a teachers, we as a teachers, you know, we have an free access to the Harvard case studies. Do you know that? Any teacher in the world, they can have an access to the Harvard case studies that is free of cost. You open up your account at Harvard.
E ela está dizendo aqui que qualquer professor tem acesso a todos os
they will open the account within 24 hours or 48 hours.
Harvard.
And after that, you can download as much
com o nosso e-mail universitário lá.
So another case studies that I was talking about,
gratuito.
Just look at this. These are the case studies that I have got it from the here is my Charlotte. So you can see this is another case study. This is a case study that I have taken from the Harvard. Look at this. Just I want to show it. This is Ivy publication. So Harvard has a link with the Ivy. So look at this, the way they have written. This is the format of the Harvard case study. You can increase the font size and you can see. And if you want to convert it into your language, that depends on you, how you do that. No, it is there. I can see myself. So this is the format. This is a live case study that I have taken from the Harvard website, and you can see main. Let me show. Let me tell you. Okay, if you want, I can tell you the journals where you can submit the case study if you want. This is one. This thing. Journal Harvard. Harvard is one journal.
Se vocês
where you
quiserem,
can
né,
submit the case study.
submeter um
Second is
estudo de
Ivy,
caso
that is recognized
para esse
throughout the
jornal,
world.
que ele
The
é
people knows these two
para
journals,
estudo de
that is
caso
one
e
is
ele
Harvard,
é
second is Ivy. The
conhecido
people know that. If I talk about India, no,
mundialmente.
there is one more, Emerald. This is another website. Let me take you to the website if I'm able to open
Qualquer
this.
coisa, é
Let me
só
take you
mandar
to
e-mail
this.
para ela que
Let
ela
me
está
show
super
you
disponível
here
para ajudar vocês.
the Emerald Case Study Journal, right? Let me take you to the website of the, you see it on the board if you want to, like, which is the case study. Look at this. It's not the one. This is also recognized throughout the world. This link, just it's opening up. The name of the journal is Emerging Market Case Study. So this is also, you can see here into the whiteboard, you can see this is another journal where you can submit your case study. If you're writing your case study, so you can submit it to this journal as well. That is Emerging Market Case Study Journal. This is also a world renowned journal. And there is one more journal of the Emerald, right? So there are different places. India mein, there is one more journal that is very good. Let me write it down here. That is Asian Journal.
Ou seja, são 3 jornais, né, que ela está dizendo que é muito bom, mas infelizmente a gente não consegue ler daqui. Eu vou mandar uma mensagem aqui para eles para ver se eles conseguem passar aqui para a gente.
Gets published into Pakistan, and here also you can just look at this. This is another journal. This is another journal. Can you? This is another journal that is okay. This is another journal where you can submit your case study. That is Asian Journal of Management Cases. You just type this to the Google and you'll find this another journal that is called as Asian Journal of Management Cases, Emerald Journal. There's so many journals where you can submit your case study.
Tem muitos jornais, na verdade, que a gente pode submeter os nossos estudos de caso, mas esses são 3 muito bons e conhecidos mundialmente, mas existem outros também muito bons. Então é só colocar no Google.
Okay. No issues. Emerging market writing. I think it's the same. No. You just type this Asian Journal of Management Cases. So it is there. So you can write this into this chat box. Asian Journal of Management Cases. This is SAGE Journal. Just type this. Emerging Market Case Studies. You just type this and it will come. You don't need this thing, right? And there's one more journal if I'm not right. The case journal, I think. Okay, fine. So any other question? Yes.
Professor, the student Bruna Paula, she continued the other questions she made to you, and she asked, so the case study is like an assignment, or is not a search where the student define the research thing? The study case is an assignment, or
for the students it is an assignment, and for the teachers it is a research. Yes, because the teachers, they are writing the case study and students, they are solving the case study. So for the students, it is like an assignment that needs to be discussed into the class, and where they use their minds, thinking ability to solve that case study. So it's an assignment to the students, but a research for a teacher. Any other question? Luis? Question?
Alguma pergunta, pessoal?
Any other question? Is that okay? Is that okay? Fine. Did you like this?